they only questions on Python and SQL. If you have Tableau and all, it would be like advantage for you. But Python and SQL are like mandatory. It can't be like advanced thing. If you can manage it, it's fine. The major thing why I switched from data engineer to data analyst is, like AI tools are writing all the codes. But the thing is, if you can understand the data, you can predict what the next thing gonna happen, and there are high scopes of getting a good value to your profession and all in the future.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Hi guys, welcome to one more podcast in Grow with Gireesh podcast, where we interview working professionals who come from different backgrounds, different domains, who faces multiple challenges currently in their careers, and how did they overcome that to actually rewrite their career success stories. Today we have one more podcast with us, with Mr. Prashant with us from Hyderabad. So currently he has an experience of 4 years in the domain of data analytics, right? But due to some unfortunate circumstances, he has to go on a break for 5 months in terms of his career, which is a brief amount of time, right? Despite having a 5 months of career gap, a lot of challenges he faced, still he's able to land a 85% hike as a senior business analyst, right? So today we're going to have Prashant with us, where he's going to uncover what are the challenges he has faced, what are the steps he has taken in this process to achieve that 88% hike, right? So let's welcome Prashant. Hi, Prashant.
Hi, Gireesh. Thank you for introducing me.
Yeah, thanks, Prashant, for doing this. Prashant, for our viewers, just a quick introduction about yourself. Where do you come from? What do you do? And what's your current job title you're from?
So myself, Prashant, I stay in Hyderabad. So my
Mhm,
previous work was data engineer.
mhm,
So my aim is to move from data engineer to data analyst role.
mhm,
So I took a break, like let's prepare for 2 months and start new career with new
mhm,
designation. So
mhm.
unfortunately, I thought of getting a job within the 3 months, but unfortunately, due to some issues, I couldn't able to get job within 3 months. And after that, I started feeling low, frustrated, and
Mhm,
all.
mhm, mhm.
Then I reached out to Gireesh. So that's how the things uh,
Got it.
continued with the Gireesh.
Makes sense. Makes sense. So when you have this gap, right, which is not like a 2 months gap, but still, I think when you are in the hiring process, you would have faced a lot of challenges from the current hiring teams or the hiring people and everything, right? So if you wanted to summarize, these are the top three major challenges I had faced in the with the HRs or in the job search process before connecting with you. What are the top three major challenges you faced?
So the challenges were like I used to get calls, but no HR used to schedule me any interview calls. The biggest problem there is like everyone used to ask me for LinkedIn profile to know what my previous works and all.
Mhm,
But
mhm,
before that, I don't have a good LinkedIn presentations, which
mhm,
lacks me a lot.
mhm.
So this is the issue, and I don't have a good Naukri profile also. This one
Okay.
also like I do have, but basic one.
It's not optimized to the level which they're expecting.
Then I would able. Yeah, yeah. My resume was like worst thing. That was like one of the biggest drawback I have. So these
Okay,
are the things I
great.
use it. I
Understood.
have.
So did anybody of your HR used to question about your gaps? Why do you have a gap? What happened with that? Does it actually happen with you?
Yeah, there were a few HRs asked me that everybody not there. Like everybody used to ask what is the reason behind your gap and
Mhm,
all.
mhm,
I initially I used to I can't explain them properly.
mhm.
Then I come to know like how to explain them, and then I could able to make them convince.
Got it. So let's talk about your domain also, right? You shifted from a data engineering to data analytics domain, right? So
Yeah.
what made you to think that key, okay, fine, let's get into data analytics. So why did you choose data analytics? And if you also wanted to suggest people who wants to get into data analytics, so what are the major key skills they need to develop to get into this?
So key skills are like basic things, not advanced things. If you have basic understanding and knowledge on Python,
Mm-hmm.
SQL, and Excel, that's are like important. Even if you go for interview, they only questions on Python and SQL. If you have Tableau and all, it would be like advantage for you. But Python and SQL are like mandatory. It can't be like advanced thing. If you can manage it, it's fine. The major thing why I switched from data engineer to data analyst is, like AI tools are writing all the codes. But the thing is, if you can understand the data, you can predict what the next thing gonna happen, and there are high scopes of getting a good value to your profession and all in the future.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Good. So now let's talk about the interview process you have gone through this whole journey, right? So I know, and before I talk about the interview process, let's talk about the rejections also. Okay. So you started with us. Even before that, you used to face rejections and everything, right? So then you came to us, you optimized your Naukri, you optimized your LinkedIn, but still there is a part of the rejection process happened, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
in this whole journey of quick journey you had with me, so if you wanted to define, how do you define rejection? And how do somebody who get rejected every time in this interview process or not getting shortlisted to deal with this rejection in a practical manner?
So the thing is, HR used to call me, but they initially they asked me about my salary. What are your salary expectations? I
Mm,
don't have any idea of how to explain them like my
mm,
salary. So
mm,
that is the biggest my drawback. Where after talking to me, they won't even schedule interview calls
mm,
with me.
mm,
That is one of the thing happen. I usually get rare, like only single interview in a month. I don't get much interviews.
mm.
That is also a biggest drawback. Like I don't have a optimized resume with me, and
Got
I
it.
don't know like how to exactly convince the HRs to make me to shortlisted to their roles.
Got it.
So
Got it.
before this, I used to face this kind of issues.
Understood. Understood. So once you started with me, like you undo upskilled all these things and everything, right? So if you can summarize, Girish, these are the top three things I learned in the part of the coaching process, whether it is HR, whatever the things you have learned, which actually practically helped you in the interview
Uh,
process, the tops of the HR. You can just define those things.
so biggest thing is making HRs to like convincing HRs to schedule an interview for
Mhm,
you. The
mhm,
other thing is like I will lose our a lot of confidence in us. We
mhm,
like we feel low and frustrated not getting calls. So
mhm,
after joining the DHA community, I would feel like I started feeling more comfortable and making HRs to understand why I have gap and like how to optimize LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the biggest advantage where HR started like reaching out me. I initially I used to reach out them. Then
mhm,
they after optimizing the LinkedIn, they started reaching out me. They are asking like they are calling me and scheduling the interviews. So the
mhm.
biggest thing is you need to convince HR how to why do you have gap and how you are like looking for this role and what are your salary expectations. They mostly depends mostly on your salary. If
Mhm.
the salary is within their budget, they would definitely schedule your interview. That is the biggest priority thing for them.
Great, great, great. So when I still remember the conversation we had at the starting, right? You kept asking me, Girish, forget about 100% hike or 80% hike. First of all, let's get some opportunity because nobody is giving an opportunity. So
Yes, that's true.
now you are sitting at a 85% hike, right? So when,
Yes.
what magic have you done in this short period of time that you got 85% hike? So is it, do you think, is it only about technical skill set or is it is also about, you said about HR conversations and everything, right? So, what are the top two, three techniques or you used with the HR which made you to get this 85% hike?
The thing is, after connecting with you for one-on-one call,
Mhm,
being confidence, I got so much confidence on myself. Like I have talent and I can crack any interview. The
mhm,
thing is, like talking to HRs, how to talk
mhm,
and how to convince them. The other thing is, I exactly follow what was there in the modules. I didn't do anything, just simply following the things in the modules and going with them. I like there are few things I just mug up the things in the module.
mhm.
I just throw them in the HRs. HR
Understood.
they started convincing and they only started reaching me out. I
Great, great,
didn't do anything from my side. Just following the things on your DHA modules. That's
great.
it.
So I
That helped
think
me a lot.
that's the biggest quality because most people use their brain. That's the problem. And
Yeah.
here you follow whatever we have said. That's a great thing. Great, super. So now you have got into the good role of all these things, right? Now, see, there are a lot
Yes.
of people like you, right? Who, whenever they feel somebody getting this kind of hikes, they'll feel like only Prashant can do. I know I
No.
don't have that much skill sets. I'm not that crazy skill person. Why will HR give me opportunity? So, what do you want to tell to those kind of people who feel ki they have the skills, they have the talent, but they feel underconfident ki only you people can do it? What do you suggest with them?
The biggest thing is even if you have skill, there should be a mentor. I always believe that being a mentor is the biggest advantage for
Hmm.
everybody
True.
because a mentor can guide you exactly where to go and how to do. That's what I did. Just following the Girish, like what you said.
Mhm.
Um, just following, just simply by follow. what Gireesh said. I said what he said. I did everything. Then I started getting interview calls. Before joining DHA community, I was like very frustrated. Like why I'm not getting. I used to what do you say? Apply for every day. I used to apply for 20 to 50 jobs around every day without seeing.
No.
I continuously did for 1 month, not even getting a single call.
Mm-hmm.
It's like blindly clicking every job application what I see. That doesn't work at all. It's waste of your time.
True.
Just follow a structure which makes you to get more interview calls, and you will be the top person among everybody.
Great, great.
Being a mentor is a good advantage for us in all the aspects, not in a single thing.
Sure, sure. Great. I think you covered my other point as well. So now, Prashant,
Mhm.
you got in a new organization, new role, I think excited, senior
Yeah.
business role. So where do you see yourself in terms of your position as a job title as well, in terms of the growth wise as well, in the next hike you're planning? So what's your planning for the next at least 2 years you're planning for yourself?
In the next 2 years, I'm planning myself to be like advanced in my skill set what I have, and
Mm-hmm.
dealing the multiple projects.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope like in next upcoming years, in next years, I'll be become a like now I'm a senior analyst, right? I'll be like leading a team of certain people and
Good.
handling different projects. I'm expecting now, like after go like it's been like so many days, so I
Mhm.
can feel the things in the my organization.
Great, great. So obviously you should get into leadership positions. That's what you should aim for as
Yeah.
well, not an initial
Mm.
control. Great, great, Prashant. I think you have given enough amount of practical advices to people on how to implement and everything, right? I think before we wind up, I just want to tell you one quality which I think you got the offer later because of that is because simple, as you said, you surrendered yourself to the system, which I always tell
Yes.
people, please just follow the system. System will always give you results, not one technique or one system. That's a good quality to have, Prashant. Even when your new job, try to reach out to the good people in your network, right? The seniors
Mhm.
who are at that level, find the same mentorship over there. Definitely, if you
Sure.
follow the same quality, you will definitely grow into your data release domain itself, right? So with that being
Yeah.
said, I hope guys who are watching this video got an understanding about how Prashant started, what are the challenges he faced, similar like you, right? Forget about Gireesh, forget about me. You find anybody in your circle who is a mentor who can guide you on a proper structure. That will definitely give you the results of what you're looking at. I hope if you find this video inspirational and ready to take action, comment below what exactly the other concerns you have regarding the data domain. We would love to help and would love to answer the questions in the next podcast. With that being said, I'll see you in one more podcast with one more success story, which will inspire you for you to take action. At the end of the day, guys, remember, consuming this content will not give you anything. Implementation is always far better than information. With that being said, I'll see you in one more podcast. Thank you so much once again, Prashant, for doing this interview with me.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Gireesh.
Thank you.